what it do, baby? We're back at it again. Episode number 8, up and loading. As you can see today, I have a semi-full house. I'm joined by 3 awesome guests. So, most of the time, you guys, I understand, primarily students, but you gotta do something on the side, It's either you're busy on Betway or Forex is chowing your cash, or at least you're keeping fit, But these guys will help me, under the sports section. So I'll give them the courtesy to actually introduce themselves, alright? Frederick, number one. Number one. Okay, let's go with Chief. Introduce us. What's your name?
Alright. Kamalam, Khanya, Sumpunzi. I'm from KZN, in a small town called Coxton. I'm not sure a lot of people know it, I'm
not from, KZN. I'm shy.
I know, but it's a small town in KZN. It's up and coming, actually, but we'll see, man. What else do I need to...
No,
just my name.
Sure.
I know. That's all so far.
My name is Lilithaganu.
Okay.
I come from Coxton. Same time as you.
All right.
So I actually do know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, this is Asavela Mantagaza. We come from the same town, Coxton.
So all the...
Like we came to Joburg looking for hustle, basically. It's not just school, man.
Just school.
Yeah, so we came from the same place, same dream. So we just thought, let's just go together, man. So Tibana Pambila.
Yeah, man, but that's dope, man. It's pretty fantastic because I'm talking from the perspective that you hardly find people coming from the same hometown. And then most of you are playing wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe we want to sharing, but what you guys do is pretty dope.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Thanks.
Yeah, man. Let's get to it, guys. So what I want to know is how did you guys actually decide? Well, out of all institutions, you could have won to just UJ. There's UKZN, there's UCT, and all that. So why UJ?
Okay, now to be honest, at first, I got rejected, ne?
Alright.
Damn, bro. No, I'm serious, bro. Before I got my check results, ne?
Yeah.
The 11 results are bad.
They were bad,
bro. I was like,
relates. Yeah.
UJ is where I'm going, ne? Because I said, firstly, okay. My second option rejected me. I was like, okay, damn, surely. First option, it's time and that.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, let me have hope. Okay, around 5 o'clock, in the afternoon, evening, I was like, okay, I got accepted. I was like, okay, damn, bro, I'm going to UJG.
Didn't waste any time.
Nah, no time wasted. Bro, for me, it's almost like the same story, because when I first got my matric results, bro, rejection left, right, and center. My guy, I was like, fuck, straight. I was like, I'm giving up, bro.
Yeah.
But UJ, I think actually, with UJ, it has always been a dream of mine. Not like a dream, but it was always something okay, I want to go to Johannesburg one day, I want to go there because Turks and Dongaziato, my paid. Friends are giving up paid, So I had to come get a piece of the meat for myself, and I came here. Luckily, I found these guys. I didn't even know, bro. We were it was a thing of, boy, we are going to I was like, UJ, campus, APK, and pass. It was just crazy, man, It was unplanned, but then, I guess God's plan, man,
Yeah, it supersedes everything.
Yeah, man, yeah.
What about you, bro?
For my side, it's a different story. I never had a dream of coming to varsity.
Wow, really?
Yeah, because of the background and everything, I never had a hope of. I was like, okay, go pass matric, then watch, go look for a job.
Okay.
But then, luckily, it happened. Yeah, this guy, he helped me out. Because I was just in Pretoria then. Got a call from him, man. Because I never had money to register and all the stuff. So he called me and helped me out on the last day. And I was like, okay, let's go.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
That's a real pro,
Yeah, that's
a real pro. Yeah, but I feel like, for a whole lot of people, matriculants out there, especially if you come from a background where you hardly see any people, reach that stage and all that. It's pretty, it becomes more or less burdensome in a way when you actually become a pioneer in your area, or in your family of certain things, because now you have this baggage of expectations that you're trying to keep at the same time. You also want to, you want to start your life, bro. Like,
yeah,
you want to be your own
true.
person type of vibes,
Yeah.
So cutting straight to it, how did you guys actually like even get the glimpse of getting into sports?
Bruh, like back home, like it's a town whereby like most people, almost everyone actually like is an athletic genius, my guy. So
real?
like yeah, but like certain ethnicities, they have their own type of sport, yabo. So like amakalata, gijima, shy athletics, yabo, hockey, and then like bekhona belungu namandiya, cricket, rugby, yabo. Then amajita, then us blacks. It's always been like. So
That's stereotype,
so
right? yeah.
So Tina, we always knew like from Ekaya Sakula Sengabashana, bro. Like we always love sports. The whole day, some sort of bola, PP, was patchy. So like sport has always been a part of our lives, okay. We never knew that we could actually play sports at such a high level. You know, we were always just like sport is something that we do for fun. And then like abazali but like akufuna ukufunda yenza lo pass umsebenzi all of that, and then nothing, it was always like that, and then come I think like what I think grade 3 guys, and then like you see people at school, like, you know, like they play matches at school, so like okay, we didn't even know that exists. We don't know. So it's just like okay, TV, and we don't know how to get there. It's just like so it's just like sport saqalisa from there uba okay sibukela amajita adlala kwa grade 7 nathi one day namfuna ukudlala phana ngibukela isikolo sonke yabo. Yeah, and I think it's probably like the same for all of us, because like hey bruh,
for me, since from grade 1 I did athletics now. Grade 1 to grade
5.
Grade 5, and then I tried a little bit of soccer, and then I tried it with this guy, man. If you want that good name, but I was trying, bro. Just trying different sports.
No, bro, I was good.
Yeah.
I was good.
I said you make me think
I wasn't that good, but I was trying, man. Just learning. I was learning. I tried hockey, and I was like, dangerous.
That's not the one.
No. That's not the one. It's not the one.
Yeah.
And then from grade 9, from high school, I didn't play any sports. From grade 8 to grade 9. And then this guy here told me that he wanted to join rugby. I was like, damn, bro, rugby. Nah. Sport is dangerous. Nah, bro.
Grade 8, grade 9.
Yeah, that's the man, grade 8. And then grade 9, what you want to say, rugby. You're rugby in Sweden, right? Okay, I was like, okay, say the guy,
yeah.
Then my father told me that I should start sport, And I told him, okay, soccer. No, not for me. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I remember this guy, what's like rugby, and sure, I will join him. So that's where it started. It's still like from grade 9 until now.
That's why you keep rugby and stuff like that.
Yeah.
For me, sport has been the way, because everyone at home was playing sport. Even my mother was an athletic, but she couldn't make it because of certain things. My uncle was playing soccer. Yeah, I even made it for Bafana. But life, but life came down. True. Yeah, even my cousins, we all there in sport, but most of them played soccer, and for me, I couldn't play soccer. That's one thing I can't.
Tried,
and I failed a lot of times. So I was like, okay, let me try a different thing. I tried athletics. Found my sport. I was good in athletics.
So you were you the one who used to do your high jumps or sprints? Or you were just jack of all trades?
I was long distance.
Just cross country. He was a sprinter, and then I would be on your short put, your high jumps, and
because I was running field and off field, and what to call that thing, track, what
okay.
So I made it for the SAA Athlete South Africa. That's where I played. Then in high school there was no. Our high school was so bad. They didn't even have
no proper.
They don't have the facilities. They don't have.
So that's where we started. Like there was a guy who came into our classroom. It was like, anyone wants to join rugby, pick up your hand. And like,
tools.
And I was like, okay, let me pick up my hand. Just do something. Then okay, I was pick up my hand, and I was like, okay, let's go. So I tried it, and I was like, okay, first time it was scary. Then it went. Then this guy joined, and I was like, okay, there's someone I know. So that's where we started, from the grassroots.
Okay, one thing I can say about rugby is that online, man, the stigma behind it, because you're looking at the professional players, you see that they're properly built, man. Like, it's dope, you need to be a tank and things like that. But then, weirdly enough, I also tried, during my time, a whole lot of sports. I stumbled upon rugby in high school. Man, I was a Khanya's kid there, you know. But the weird part was just like, the stamina required, you know, I underestimated it. I just thought it was easy because you're just running with the ball. But damn, boy, was I mistaken. So what about you guys? Like, what was your first impression when you actually, like, started practicing?
I think it's similar to yours, because, like, at first I wasn't skinny, but I wasn't the same size as the other guys. You know, you had like grade 8s going at like 60 kgs, and I was somewhere like 40 something. You know, so like, bro, man, and I knew like it was a dangerous sport, but like my mom said that it's always the moms, you know, they always push us to say like, hey man, zama something man, ungafani uhlale nje ube incwadi kuphela, just and I was like, yeah man, school has always been doing the most, so I just need something to take like the edge off. And the first time I got to my high school, I was under the impression that there was no soccer, so I was just like, okay, if there's no soccer, then I think rugby is the way to go. And I was fucking scared, bro. I was scared. I won't lie, my guy. Like, to the point whereby when I get past the ball, I couldn't even catch it. Because, like, the first thing, the ball is coming, you catch a glimpse of the guy that's coming at you 100 and something kilometers an hour.
Yeah, like, they mark you, man.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
all right, that's the next target.
The moment you catch a glimpse of him coming your way, I swear to God, you will never catch that ball. You will never catch the ball. Next thing, knock on, and I was always on the bench, you know. So I was like, I'm never gonna do anything proper with rugby. And then progress to the next grade, and then like the main thing that helped a nigga come off the bench onto the game, it was watching rugby during like your free time, you know. Like that really helps. So like you come back next season, like everyone now is just like everyone is like, hey man, Khanya kwenzekeni, Khanya December, like figure, and then like the coaches now, they can check, okay, this boy is coming up, and then like the main thing, it was always stamina, you know. So like you had to push at fitness mostly, because like fitness has never been a problem for me, because like I'm an energetic guy.
You were playing soccer, man, and with soccer,
so like it was never an issue, you know. So like we play, man, like, but I won't lie, at first rugby is terrifying, my guy. It is terrifying, like especially when you're only learning it. At least if you have some prior knowledge and like you played once or twice at a younger age, then by the time you come back as an older guy, then it gets easier. But starting it when you're ready, like when you've already built like your opinions about stuff,
it's pretty difficult.
It's pretty difficult, my guy. It's pretty difficult.
Yeah, and then it's weird, man. You know, practice section, there's always that guy that reminds you of Brian Habana, man. Like, he's just good at it naturally. It comes naturally with him.
Bro. Like, I don't want to blow my horn or anything, but like, but like, at a point, I once felt like a young Brian Habana, you know. I just lacked the speed, but
fair enough.
But like, I was there, and I think I was what, 17? SKZN,
Yeah,
17. We played for the we were the first team of Southern KZN for the Talent ID tournament in 2019.
Which was hosted by the Sharks.
We
made it there.
Like, we were scouted by the Sharks, man. Dude, like,
wait, the Sharks.
We come
the
from
Sharks. Like,
this is nice.
No, bro. Like, if you have like time, just go onto the SuperSport website, search Shock by the TV show, and try to get clips from the 29 September. My guy, I promise you're gonna see us there. Like,
that's awesome. But how do you feel like it? Because I'm pretty sure that must have been some sort of milestone for you. You know, when you do something and actually get recognized by professionals, man.
Hey, bro, I think I speak for all of us when I say, no, man, that was mesmerizing, my guy. It was awesome, man. Like, to watch someone on TV and hear them say that no, man, you're actually doing good. You're good at this, man.
Yeah.
There's nothing more fulfilling than that. It's almost like I don't know how to explain. I don't have the words. So like,
and for me, I was happy that I saw myself on TV. It's me, bro. Like, mama, come.
That's all right.
Okay. In rugby terms, at first, okay, I was skinny, no? I won't lie to you. I was skinny. I had skinny legs. I have kiss my dollar, but don't laugh, bro.
Get that customer.
I was skinny, because I'm playing with you. Even I was running, like, kiss my dog. But no, okay, now, like, at first, my first practice, not like I was scared to even call for the ball, tackling part, like, the tackling part. But when time went on, like, I progressed, I learned a few things there, here and there,
Yeah.
And then, in terms of fitness, I didn't have stamina, bro, because I was used to sprinting, 200 meters, but running 60 minutes around the field, nah.
That's not me.
This is the guy who just ran for feet.
Really enough, guys. By just hearing you speak, I can get a glimpse, all right, as to who's more or less positioned where. I don't know rugby positioners per se, but I know okay, since he was athletic, he can run long time. So I'm pretty sure he plays on west wings and things like that.
That's actually the funny part. Hey, he was the runner. And both of them actually, they were faster than me.
Okay.
So like,
I was the fastest.
It would be the expectation.
I was the fastest. I was the fastest.
Fast in terms of long distance.
In terms of when I don't when he long distance.
Yeah.
100 meter. I don't know.
Long distance.
Long distance he has.
Short distance.
He has
it.
Yeah.
I'm just the brains, my guy. I'm the brains. No, I'm not saying like I'm the brains as if like I think for them. No, it's just like there's a position called fullback. Okay. So like you're the last man. So I get to get like an overview. So I'm the one that actually says which way the ball should go. And I have to be quick enough to say, okay, the ball is going right. So I have to cut in to add more numbers on attack. And then when it comes time to defend, I have to be one that's going to cross cover if someone breaks the line that side. So like the thing was my coach told me that like you're too slow for wing, but instead of beating yourself up for that, learn to take bigger strides in your run that will make you cover more distance quicker. So that was like the plan. So to like get a little bit more speed and then get pushed extra hard on fitness, my guy. Like we had times whereby your fitness would last tools no up you let's get him around yo bro, you feel like fuck. It's the fitness. Like you think you have it in check until it's the next fitness session. Yeah. So like you just have to find a way to enjoy it, and then over time things come better. Like this guy used to leave me like 20 meters in between us, and then
20 meters.
I just love the fact that he's just over there like he doesn't mind. When you give yourself, sometimes it's like cool, but hey man, put some respect on my name. You know again.
No, but
like, come on.
What I'm trying to say is,
it's 50 meters. Now number 2. It was so. I
look distance like
fitness rap.
Fitness rap. Okay, I did number 2.
Okay, not now, bro. Not now.
I send them the pictures.
Yeah, not now. My God.
Yeah.
Okay.
So okay, Jeff. Yeah. What I want to know is what changed? Okay, like how did sport benefit you from like how is it benefiting you now compared to the person you were then before you embarked on this rugby journey?
Big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like with sports, so with some certain sports, some come with discipline, dedication, consistency. Maybe you learn those attributes and then you incorporate them.
Okay. Like for us, I would say that
consistency.
No, benefit like having a hobby.
Oh, okay.
If we don't play sports,
I would be somewhere.
I'm sure.
Would be somewhere else. Not
We were
yet.
doing drugs by now.
Because where we come from,
We were
like,
doing drugs by now.
most of the
Yeah, because like back home, back home, most people it's always weed. Couldn't take this like, it's literally like a miniature version of Johannesburg of Hillbrow. Because like, bruh, there's a lot of drugs going on there. There's a lot of influences that are there, bruh. Like you have to be like a strong, you have to be strong mentally to avoid being influenced by such stuff, you know. So like rugby, I think it has helped us, like it has shown us how to like walk on your own, you know, like be strong on your own, not always have people, not be doing what the crowd is doing. It has taught us how to say no, because like sometimes the guys can be like on a weekend, boy, asambe so try there's this trend of ikanje and this kodid sambe so sama boy, and then when in your mind you're like, okay, no, I have a match on Saturday, so no, bruh, vayan. And then at a point that becomes like it becomes like something that's consistent. You no longer question yourself when you say no. You no longer question yourself when amajita are going out and when are you at home. You know your priorities. So like you ask, okay, mna jamba ndlela apha endlini Monday ndine fitness, if ngizohamba ndiyosela ndihamba ndiyokwenza zonke ezo fitness Monday izonyisa and ucoach uzoyibona lo way Saturday ndiyabhentsha. So it has sort of like it has sort of like put a lot of discipline and like taught us to be to feel less guilty of doing the right thing, basically.
Even on academics, because we played sport just for having fun, but there's a time when it came with our coach was like, if you're failing in your school, so what you doing here? So we wanted to play, so the only thing that made us to pass just because we wanted to play rugby. So that's why we saw like, we have to pass in order to play, because there's no way we're gonna play without passing, because this guy's gonna chase us away. Then we were like, okay, academics not that bad and we're doing good, so let's go.
It's weird, man. Like I don't know, like I don't mean like it's weird as to what you're doing. I feel like it's weird because as you guys are talking, I'm just going down memory lane of all the sports movies I've watched, especially in America and all that. Then you always have those kids, you know, when it comes to athletics, man, they're promising. So the coach is just over there like, hey kid, you good, alright, you good. Focus on this. I can guarantee you, you're going to get a good future, alright? You're going far, boy. So just stick to it, you know, don't get used to drugs and everything like that. But you see, when it comes to that, you know, I'm pretty sure, like, to be quite honest, maybe you guys have once incurred it, given your environment you come from. So when you have things like that, was there a point whereby people outside what you guys are doing, maybe friends or amachitasekas, like started to maybe belittle you or consider you as some sort of outcast? But I'm not sure as to what degree, because you say that your area, most people, you know, they are into sports to some degree, right? But since you guys are focusing on rugby, you know, because rugby is usually considered a sport for, you know, income. Sure. So when you guys go in there, you know, you're those selective few, like, were you ever like treated differently?
No, definitely. But
like, those dudes would just will all laugh at you by just wearing tights. Just wearing tights.
They thought it was gay. They thought it was gay. Females wear tights, bruh. So like the sports tights that we wore.
Tights and
so we have
female tights.
Also have to wear tights because, you know, when they grab you, man.
There's this friction. They can grab it, like your shorts get torn, so you don't want to expose yourself.
Okay. Wow. So like, it just gave me a proper reason. I didn't know why you guys were wearing tights.
And there's a friction between your thighs and the short. The short is
it gets uncomfortable, and then like you start building up pressures, and like in your inner thighs they become black because of like the fabric and constantly
on the fabric.
And then there was also it's actually like it's not like belittling, but like it was just a matter of like joking about how we play rugby, like uzophuka that it was a belunga into only rugby because awuyazi, so like stuff like that. And then there's also the aspect of like when it comes to like you in an altercation with someone, it's always gonna be like because when so like things like that. Like it's weird how people create excuses for getting their ass beat even before they get it. So like, my guys, it's stuff like that. Yeah, bro. So like things like that, like they sort of make you like want to distance yourself from people from a class, and then like bengathi ngoku uyaziphakamisa, but it's
gonna be like that.
It's always gonna be like that's just the
even
part,
teachers.
Even teachers as well.
Even teachers. There was a time they were like, you should leave sport. Yeah, because we had to travel. We had to walk every time when we go to practice, like from here to APVP.
Oh, that's the distance.
Yeah, and you have to, let's say, during the school time, you have to go. Yeah, maybe say Bram. Yeah,
I also used to walk that distance to go to school. Pretty dope.
Yeah, to go to school, then to go to another school for the rugby field.
So you go to school, from school, you go to school with the rugby field.
Yeah.
After practice, you still have to go home.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, that was,
So how long, okay, if you go to give it a time estimation, how long are you spending walking alone? On a daily basis.
Oh damn.
Okay,
You guys are basically doing
for them, it was probably like yo, because like when he had it easier because he's closer to the school.
Okay.
But moving from the school to another school was
that was the problem. He came from around my area, so like him walking to school was probably like a good 10-20 minutes, and then there was the distance, another 30 minutes from Eshaya, 30-45.
45. That was the Chigedes and it.
Yeah. And then for me, at first, I think for me, I would say it's an issue. Like it was sort of helping because like my school is like 4. I'm the one that walked from home to EPP because like my school is 4, bruh. So like I did it for myself also because like it helped for like my fitness because walking, you know. So like it was sort of it wasn't much of like something that I'd say that it's a struggle. It was just like extracurricular of the extracurricular activity. You see, so
Okay, too much extra. So like, basically, you're building endurance indirectly.
Exactly.
So okay, I get it. You guys said if it wasn't for sports, you would have been on drugs or anything. Yeah, but man, I can't help the curiosity. Since you guys build endurance, stamina, and pretty sure your ladies are going crazy, huh?
Okay,
Yeah.
Especially wow.
So regarding with sports, alright, like when it comes to varsity level, because you know academics are way more demanding than they were now.
True.
How do you actually like balance the two?
Hey, bro, honestly, you do not. You can never catch the balance in between the two. But
finally, somebody with the truthful answer.
You don't get the balance, man. It's just learning to live with it, you know. Okay. Like you learn how to okay, know that okay, this time to this time is that it's always a matter of managing your time. It always comes back to that. So like you know that. Since we live far from APK, we know that at 4:00 we have to be out of here. So we have, and then there's also classes.
4 p.m. No?
Yeah, 4 p.m. So like 4 p.m. we have to be out of here to catch the bus.
Okay.
The bus takes 30 minutes. We know how we arrive that side at 4:30, and then it's another 30-minute walk to the fields. So we have to have that we have to take note of that time, and then also getting back is another hour. So you need to know that okay, from 4:00 it's 1 hour, and then there's practice from 5:30 up until
half seven
ish. So
5:30 to half 2 hours.
Yeah, it's 2 hours. Yeah, on the field, and then we also have to walk from the field to go catch the bus, then the bus back here. So that's basically like we're out of race for like what 4 hours. 5 hours. So it's only a matter of saying that okay, sure, this 5 hours, let me leave it untouched, and then for academics I'm gonna start at like 10:00 up until 12, and then you rest, because like you have to rest, my guy, when you play rugby.
Sleep.
Like you have to sleep a lot.
No, I feel like that's your sports does not only, you see, like maybe for soccer, you know, they mostly focusing on footwork.
Yeah.
Things like that. But with rugby, you balancing your entire body, man.
Dude.
All those things. So you basically doing bodybuilding.
No.
Doing track, school, like you see, you're encompassing a whole lot of things
At the
at a
same
short span
time.
of time.
Yeah, so like it's Yeah.
For me, this life no balance.
No balance.
I do my assignment before. Hours before
my guy.
But depending, if your assignment 500 words, okay. Hours before the submission. Okay. But submit. Well, in like 1.5 words, I do it the day before. So I got balance.
Nah, there's no balance. Because you have classes. Let's say you have classes from 10 to 3. Now coming back 45 minutes from APK, coming back to raise 45 minutes. Just have to create a quick meal, then go back to APK for practice, but then come back later. So then we also have to put in work at gym now. It's no longer practice, like gym get bigger because the guys you have to put mass. So like it's very strenuous, my guy. Like you do. But by the time the week ends, you're like, damn. Even when the week ends, there's also a match on Saturday, and then so like that whole day you off.
The weekend only starts on Sunday and ends on Sunday. So like there's no weekend.
You hardly have a weekend. You have a day off.
I only have days off every now and then, and then by the time you actually sit down on Sunday, you actually feel that this week was hectic, because like there was practice, there was school, there was everything. Like your brain is constantly working, your body is constantly working, so like you burnt out by the time you actually sit down and say, okay, what am I doing? And then there are times where you're like, man, fuck this thing, I'm leaving. So like, I've left it, I've returned, I've left again, and then I came back and then I got injured, and then I was like, fucking now.
Even now, ask Clement to allow come to gym.
Like after here, just a 2-hour session, and then we
go back.
Oh, so you just gotta maintain the body.
You just gotta.
Exactly, man. That's really something else. So what I want to know is that, like, with the coaches and stuff, ne? Alright, I'm about to go a little off track here, but I just want to understand. Rugby is predominantly white dominated.
Facts.
Right?
Okay.
The campus is like that.
But it's like that. It's like that and then some, my guy. Because like
since from 1990s.
It's been the same thing, right? Like there's always the. I'm not gonna. In fact, no, man. Can I speak freely?
No. Go ahead. Because where I was heading with my question was just like, since it's white, is white dominated, and man. To some extent, I wanted to know: have you guys suffered from any form of racial slurs or things like that? Or has it just been neutral? You guys been good? Campus is.
We've never encountered such situations. It's only like the bullshit talk on the field when we're playing another team, and then like your team that's predominantly white players, obviously. What is a black boy doing? It's just that stuff, and like we understand because like it's part of the game.
Yeah.
Because I'm also gonna look at a guy that's bigger than me. How fat? So what you doing on the field? Are you gonna be able to catch me? So stuff like that. Yeah. So it's
basically your language.
Yeah, it's basically the language on the field,
right.
and then in practice now. The only thing I think we can complain about is actually just the politics. It's just the politics. We won't get much deep into that because it's gonna be like we are the institution, just throwing stones at the institution. So like we're just gonna keep it there because like just I'm just gonna say it's the politics. It's the politics.
Just give us a rough idea what's going on.
A rough idea of the politics.
Where you come from,
like. Yeah, where you come from is a big factor. The school you went to is a big factor. Stuff like that.
Well,
like
who's your mother?
We don't understand. It's sort of like when we say the politics. It's like they don't consider they don't consider the things that actually form part of the sport. It's just stuff that are irrelevant. Irrelevant factors.
They are outsourcing what you call people with authentic genealogies, like, when you come from?
Schooling.
So we're gonna take priority with people we actually acknowledge and we think they actually have a future.
Exactly.
You guys can tag along.
You see,
it's fine.
Just to fill up the bench, the type of stuff, So it's just like it's that fucked up, guy. You can work a whole week, like push a whole week
and become better than most other
not even
players.
Become better. You're proving every practice session you're proving that you're actually good enough to play, and then someone that comes from whatever school is around Johannesburg and that was playing last year, then they just come along on the Thursday and then they're like, okay, we're setting the team. When are you benching? Banban is playing. So like it's just stuff like that actually affects your passion and your love for your rugby. Because like you know man, when you love something so much and see it hurt you over and over and over again, the only thing you can do is just cut your losses and move,
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
but
there's so much, man, a person can bear,
Yeah, there's only that much. Especially like there's a lot of different factors that are affecting us, like mentally and stuff. So like having the one thing that you thought is like your safe haven hurt you over and over. It's just like man, nah.
It's not it. No?
Nah, it's not it, my guy. It's not it.
All right then. Okay, here's the thing. One thing I love about rugby, it's not the sport. I'm gonna be honest, it's not the sport. I love the aesthetics, man. I just think it's well built. I like the body proportion is on. So what I don't know, for people like myself, I want to get that body, I want to get that body, no doubt. But I don't want to play the sport. So what tips can you give me so that I can actually, work my way towards getting a body like that? But Jimmy is to the point whereby I'm literally going to be playing a game type of vibes.
Eat.
Wow.
That's it.
And a little bit of protein shake.
Just get yourself like
smoothies,
The juice.
Okay.
the juice.
The juice.
Nah, just get yourself like some a good protein shake, like something that's not gonna have like bizarre side effects,
Okay.
Something that's not gonna affect your mood swings and all of that.
Basically,
and
no
obviously
steroids.
package.
And don't train like a
no
bodybuilder.
steroids.
That's the thing. Don't train like a bodybuilder when you're at the gym.
Oh, okay.
Bodybuilders, they be training like with like huge weights. Don't let that affect you. When are you there for a certain reason?
Okay.
You just pushing. Just with rugby, you just have to make sure that you're doing the exercise right. It doesn't matter how much size you're using. Just do the exercise right, and then like at a point over time, you build, and then there's also field work. Then like you have to run a lot just to, tone up that stomach and make sure. And also like man.
Okay, when it comes to stamina and endurance, like how many meters should I run a day?
A day. Cause like endurance and stamina, it's more than just running, guy. There's a lot that goes into it. There's burpees. You don't know where
Repeated sprints.
Repeated sprints. I'm a Bronco. I'm Malcolm's.
What are Broncos now?
Bronco test. There's this thing called Bronco test. It's like more like repeated sprints.
Okay.
It's like
but do it 5 times.
It's like 5 cones. You have to run to the first one, the second one, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one, and then come back and then you start again.
That's the first one.
That's just the first round.
You're doing it in reference to the first cone.
So the second cone, third one.
Yeah. And
So
then,
you have to do
there's
it 5
like
times.
the first set, and then you go for the second set, and then for the third, fourth, fifth, then you're done.
At an estimated time.
Like you have time
I
to
have to time myself.
you have to time yourself.
Not more than, let's say, 6 or 7.
If you go above 5 minutes, you're unfit, my guy.
Flip.
I'm telling you, if you go above
How
5
many
minutes,
rounds though?
5 rounds in 5 minutes has to be done. Especially
And I'm guessing it's not a pretty short distance, no?
no, it's definitely. I think it's like a 5 meter interval in between each. Yeah.
I flip, man. I think I can do 3 rounds, 5 minutes. 5 rounds. And I will be demanding more. Fresh fixers, stay put. Give me 3 months. Give me 3 months. Give me 3 months. Yeah. So besides, how do you prioritize your life? So if you were to rank your priorities in the top 3 right now, as a student and as an athlete, how would you rank your priorities?
As a student, as an athlete, or All round.
All round. Let's just put it all round. Yeah.
Number one, obviously it's God, my guy. What you talking about? It's God, family, then everything else.
Everything else.
Yeah, then everything else.
That's the dope way to put it, eh?
Yeah.
So that applies to all of you.
Yeah, sure.
Cause like, hey, bro, we come from. He's actually the guy that plays gospel the whole day. He's the one that reminds us, it's a Sunday today, wow. You know, so I don't know why he's acting weird when he says God.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe his girl was over there like, if you dare not mention me, you understand? So he's over there like, should I let it slide? Yeah, but I didn't say anything.
Okay,
then always talking.
Oh baby knows. Oh baby, they know. It's God.
I debate.
Don't debate, bro. Don't debate.
Oh wow. Yeah, man. So just to round up, what I know is that so I'll need you to respond. Each and every with this whole sports. Firstly, what are you guys studying?
Yeah.
Are you doing the same course?
No.
Okay.
I'm in education.
Okay.
Public management.
HR.
All right. So what I want to know is that in reference to your courses and your athleticism, what I want to know is that where do you guys see yourself in the next 3 to 5 years? Judging by the current rate as to how you progressing when it comes to sport and how you progressing when it comes to your academics, where do you see yourself? Because I'm pretty sure to some point you're going to be like, all right, this is what I'm going to focus on, immediately, and that'll come from time to time, because I think it also will have to do with the type of opportunities that come.
Okay, like for me, like I'm trying to balance both of them. No? Mm-hmm. Just focus equal. No? Like, in terms of working,
I was born, boy. Yeah.
Go play. But
it's not guaranteed. But it's not guaranteed. Nakuraphi nizophumelela no. But ufuna nje ubalance yabo nje ihambe lana.
Just have your
because you can't focus on school, then you get rugby. On the other side, you can't focus on rugby, then you get school. So ufuna balance.
Okay.
Even from my side, I don't see myself working. That's the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, because start there by wearing formal. I can't. I can't.
You can't. I just want to freelance.
I can't wear jeans.
Yeah.
That's the first thing.
You can't wear jeans.
Yeah, I do.
And man, that's me and you.
I can't wear jeans. I do wear them when it's a must, but that's the thing. At work, you have to wear jeans and all the stuff.
Yeah.
I see myself working. Yeah, you have to work, but I see myself being with guys all the time. We do playing sports.
Okay, playing sport. Okay.
Hey.
So I work.
Me, guy, like, there's things we do, like we go for practicals every now and then for teaching, and like I'm falling in love with the office. I won't lie, bro. Like seeing children give you the energy that you've given them, like seeing the marks reflect that what you are teaching they've actually processed and they are able to do it for themselves, like shaping the future of a country, man. Like I love that feeling, it's like I do want to go and be an educator, and looking at the place where I come from, there's a lot of work that still needs to go into like changing the mentalities, so like it's actually thrilling to be able to be part of the force that's shaping the future, like I don't want my hometown to be where it is in the next 5 years or in the next 10 years when I'm also part of the education force. So like I don't want my town to be still in the same place. I want to be able to be part of the people that are going to change the what is going on already. But if that doesn't work out, I'm also going to push for rugby, because like opportunities are also going to present themselves, obviously. Hopefully I'm not saying obviously, it's like also like opportunities are going to present themselves. If the time comes and I'm in the right place at the right time and I get the opportunity, I'm going to take it, because like I don't want to be 10 years down the line wondering what if.
Yeah, living with regrets, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like with education or actually dealing with learners and everything, it actually helps you to actually rethink a whole lot in life, and you can actually realize that, all right,
definitely.
When you see a kid, man, child, it's an unpainted canvas. You're with it, man. You're like, there's a whole lot you can do with your life.
But like that's the most terrifying thing about that, an unpainted canvas. Once you put, let's just say red paint and blue paint. Blue paint is the positives. The red paint, okay, wait.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Blue is positive.
Blue is positive, and then red is
red flags, bro.
Once you paint that red, you cannot erase it, my guy. So you have to make sure that you're consistent with that blue paint. Make sure that you don't mess up the child's mind by influencing them. Like you have to be what you want them. Practice what you preach, basically. Practice what you preach. Don't tell the kids, don't smoke, don't drink, don't do this, and then on the weekend you shit-faced the whole 2 days, and then you come to work and you're tired as hell. You're just sleeping. Bro, so like stuff like that. Also, like as a teacher, you have to like stay positive the whole time, because like kids will test your patience over and over and over and over again.
Kids, man.
It's kids, bro. Like we've been there, we've seen it. I just gotta understand that it's the stage they're at. Just because you've passed it and you see it's wrong doesn't mean you should stop them from doing it, you know? You just have to draw the line of like respect. They need to know what is being naughty and what is being disrespectful.
Yeah, and in this era we're living in, you see, but students throw hands, man.
And
they didn't throw hands.
And government is taking away the power from teachers, my guy. Like that needs to be like a thing. They need to fix that stuff, bro. Like they've taken the power of teachers. What can a teacher do now when a student starts to throw hands? Because they throw hands. One, you're gonna be in court for what is it? Violating safety what? Like because it's a violation of their rights. Corporal punishment thing. Yeah. But also like, what can a teacher actually do now? That needs to be like a big thing now, bro. Because like, what can a teacher do when hands are being thrown? Like teachers are in danger in the classroom. Like for a teacher,
that still needs to be addressed.
Yeah, that really needs to be addressed, guy. Because like for a teacher to be in a classroom, you're supposed to make the place safe for the learners, but they're not making the area safe for you. Imagine that.
Anything can go.
Anything can go. I was actually like for practicals recently, now in January, like bro, I got into an altercation with a student, you know.
Okay.
So like you can see that this boy was actually high, you know. So I'm like, okay, the next thing that I do is gonna determine whether I'm gonna carry on being a teacher or not. Okay. You know. So like situations like that actually make you see that government has actually spoiled these kids, man. You know, like we grew up at school. You used to get your fair share of Etienne Stevens, my chocolate, stick, Papa Joe. You knew when you walked into the class that you had no option but to respect the nigga, because like so like. Bruh, like it's one of the things that just make you doubt wanting to go into the profession, but like there are a lot more positives than negatives. But that's just the main thing, man. Like teachers need to get their power back, because yeah, of course.
Yeah, but no, just thank you for coming to the show. You enlightened me, man. You know, I for one have never been consistent on any sport apart from bodybuilding. Like any other sport, I'll go in there and be like, then there'll be other factors that'll come in, and then I'll also use that as an excuse. I'm just over there like, but you're nice because I have most basics for many sports, so in a way,
you the shit.
Yeah. Thanks for coming through, guys. Yeah, guys, as you've seen, we've reached the end of the show for episode 8. Guys, come on, have a hobby, man. It's either you read, paint, sing, do whatever, but don't just strictly focus on academics alone, alright? You gotta push. Once again, I'm Nicholas, and your host, and this is the Fresh Freaks Podcast, signing out. Okay?